Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tower here. So, as you can see from the thumbnail, Harry and Meghan, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So, they left 2 years ago, stating that they wanted privacy, they wanted to be out of the limelight, etc. That didn't happen. Since then there have been I wouldn't even go into it because I myself can't remember it all. But there was the Oprah interview, where certain members of the royal family accused of being racist. Harry said that he felt trapped. He wanted to protect his family. He was afraid for their safety. They left the UK, etc., etc. But now they're back for the Queen's Golden Jubilee and they attended the Thanksgiving service. They were there at the Trooping of the Colours, but they weren't with the rest of the members of the royal family. So what this reading is going to be simply about is why your hair. That's really it. That is all it's going to be. When it comes to, for those of you who are used to my readings, when it comes to those deep soul profile readings and so on, I would save that for another time. I just have the question of why your hair, So I thought, let me just do a reading simply on that question. Now, one thing I would say in my previous readings, which I would link up or have in the description below, in my previous readings, the last one I did was the Oprah interview. What I did say was, if they really, at that point, went away and had a private life and so on, they would be fine. But if they then chose to start doing public things here and there, then that would be a problem and they will have a turbulent time of doing that. That's what I had predicted the last time, and so said, so done. So let's just tap in and see what's going on with them. Okay, so Meghan and Harry, just tuning into their current energies for us to just set the scene before we ask the question of why are they here. They missed the limelight. The limelight that they have now and the limelight that they have on their own is very, very different. It's as if they want to get that injection of, how should I put it? When you have a gas tank and you need to top it up, it's almost as if you need to get that injection of coverage, because it's been really a tough time for them. Look at them going through a dark forest. What they expected to get when they left the royal family and so on, what they expected to get, they were walking into the unknown. All right, let's put it that way. But they were, I don't know who gave it to them, I don't know who came up with the idea, but they expected like gold at the end of a rainbow is what I'm going to say, or gold at the end of a path. They knew that it was going to be tough. They were stepping into the unknown when they chose to step down from the royal family. But what I'm being shown here is as if they have sort of lost their way, and it's an injection of, let's say, it's sort of like an injection of media presence or an injection of, we'll clarify it with the tarot. That's just what I'm getting. Like, things haven't been too good for them with the dark thoughts under the deck. Things haven't been good for them at all. I'm picking up an energy of them losing their way. Basically, it's as if they've lost their way in terms of what they were doing. They were full of courage. They were really upbeat when they left the royal family. They thought it was a good idea at the time, and they were willing to weather the storm. I'm seeing with the armor. They expected to just get lots of adulation, from everyone when they left, particularly over in the States. That's what they expected. But for some reason, I'm picking up here an energy that they've just lost their way. It's a maze that they can't seem to get out of. Okay, so that's the initial energy that I'm picking up on. Let's see what else we pick up with them. It's interesting, I don't usually do oracle cards when I'm doing readings on people and celebrities, but for some reason I was told to take this deck. So for those of you who don't know, I'm clairaudient, clairsentient, I'm all the clairs. So many times I see images, I hear things, etc. It's a whole thing, right? Yeah, and they feel that, okay, let's, yeah, it's optimism. That's the thing. It's as if with this fragmented energy, there is something with their energy where they've lost their way and they want to capture that notoriety again. That's what I'm picking up on really strongly, and they really feel that this is going to be the opportunity for them to make this happen. But there's a lot of fragmented, like there's aspects of their identity. Okay, you step away from the royal family, but who are you? It's been problems really for them as they've stepped away, establishing their identity, establishing their place in the world, establishing what they are all about. That's been an issue for them, but there's this overwhelming sense of what they deserve. That's the best way I could find to think about it. And there's this however, there's a resilience and there's an optimism in them and their approach, and them feeling that they can make things happen. There is that sense of destiny about what they're doing. All right, so let's get into the tarot. Let's get into the detail of the situation. So that's their current energy right now. It's almost as if something is their birthright. It's really interesting with that optimism and courage card. It's as if with Meghan and Prince Harry, that something is their birthright and they've risen to the occasion. I'm picking up something about Meghan and astrology and being intuitive and life path. She's a great believer in that, is what I'm being shown. I'm just seeing Meghan's name and astrology next to it. It's as if she gets her cards read, or she gets her astrology read, is what I'm picking up on as well. Six of Cups, King of Pentacles. Let's see, Meghan and Harry, what's their current energy? I just need to tap into their current energy just a bit more. There is a nostalgia with the Six of Cups. I'm being told nostalgia for the past. There's a nostalgia, which is what we picked up with the Oracle. Hang on, you guys can't see the Oracle cards. I'm so sorry about that. Let's put them up this way. I'm picking up there's a nostalgia for the past with them, and that recognition and being known is the best way I could describe. Oh, this elephant is getting in the way. Is the best way I could find to describe it. And then there's this fragmented energy here. There we go. Okay, everything's set. Yep. There is a nostalgia for the past when it comes to the both of them. For the past and being recognized. It's as if they feel that they have so much to give, is a phrase that I'm being told. But it's as if other people just don't get it. Sorry guys, I'm really not making this up. There's no judgment, there's no, is what I'm tuning in, is what I'm being told. That's all it is. Now, there's something about money here. I'm going to come back to this King of Pentacles because I want to clarify it a bit more. But at the bottom of the deck, look at this. It's the Eight of Swords. This is what I'm talking about, because we have this Eight of Swords and we have the Dark Thoughts card. In fact, where's the Dark Thoughts? We had the Dark Thoughts card that had come through when it comes to them as well. And that's what I'm picking up on. It's as if one of them, both of them, have sort of lost their way. I wouldn't be surprised if there's internal bickering, internal arguments, and so on that's happening. Particularly, I'm being told on Harry's side. You know, because things aren't, they're just really lost. Basically, things aren't panning out the way that they would like it to pan out. It seems as though everything they look to turn to do isn't being met with the reception that they expect it to be met. I'm being told the word dated. It's when they left, they were on a high, and I think society and the movement and the trends in society was with them, you know, with the Me Too, with everything else, because Trump was in power and so on. But things have quickly changed and shifted. and it's as if they can't find their way. I'm being told something about Biden, like they're expected to do something with Biden. Those of you who know, do let me know. But it's as if a number of things, something with Biden principally, and other people just haven't panned out. A lot of things that they look to do just don't pan out. I'm being told that the reason why it doesn't pan out is because a lot of things aren't well thought through. A lot of ideas that they come up with are quite infantile, or they're quite childish, and they're not grounded in strategy and a plan, is what I'm being told as well. Yep, resulting in a hangman. That's what I'm saying. This is their current energy. They're just, and this has been echoed throughout, they just can't see a way forward. They believe in themselves. They believe in themselves a lot. They believe in their potential a lot, but they just can't seem to find a way forward with what they're doing. Yep, so we have two kings here. They can't seem to find a way forward. So I feel with these kings, it's coming back to sort of looking at the establishment for, they're looking to someone with a strong either patriarchal energy, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, in order to give them a sense of direction, firstly, and secondly, in terms of helping them with their money and a strategy for generating money, is what I'm picking up on here. Okay, so let's see, why are they there? Why did they go to the Thanksgiving service, the trooping of the colors, and all of that? Let's put why are they here. And in fact, we may be answering the question already. I think we've actually been answering the question all this time. But ooh, Two of Wands, is it? Interesting. Let me just pull a few more to clarify this. Ooh. This is part of a strategy. This is part of another strategy. We have the Queen of Swords here. This is part of another strategy. But with this King of Wands, there is someone in the royal family who is in a position of authority who is not buying it whatsoever. Someone, I don't know if it's Charles, I don't know if it's Harry, I don't know if it's part of the royal establishment. Someone isn't buying this. Them coming in and whatever. Someone is sort of seeing through it and seeing through them in terms of what they're after. And they're not buying it. But it seems to me that they are, with this Two of Wands, like they are trying out a new, it's like a new strategy, a new approach, something new that the both of them are trying out here. It's as if someone has told them that whatever they were doing, this seems to be an advisor, this Queen of Wands, whether they've appointed a new person to be advising them, but this person is very decisive. They're very clear-cut. This person, whoever it is the one with the plan, the one with the strategy, who's saying, look, this is what we need to do here. This needs to be our approach. I'm seeing with this dove, like we need to make peace here. Someone is advising them on that. Whether it's Meghan, whether it's someone they have in their circle is advising them that they need to make peace. Hence, they've started this strategy of coming forward to make peace. It's almost as if they've moved from one country to another. They've traveled really far to step through the archway to offer that olive branch of peace, right? And with the Queen of Swords next to the Hangman, they've been stagnant. They've been standing still. So with the Wheel of Fortune, they are trying their luck to see what emerges from this. Like this is with the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, it's just like, let's put in place this strategy. Let's see what happens. So they know the strategy could backfire. They're aware that the strategy may work in their favor, but overall it's a strategy that they're trying. That's interesting. Okay. What else could we say? What deeper insight could we have for this? Oh, no. I was hoping not to see this. Okay, so you know it's, I think their daughter Lilibeth, so you know that it's her birthday. They're coming to see the Queen, and I'm being told the phrase that Harry had come out saying that he wanted to protect the Queen and ensure that she has the right people around her and everything. The Seven of Swords is the worst card that you can get, in my opinion, in the tarot deck. To me, the Seven of Swords is on par with the Devil. It's on par with a Tower moment. It's really one of the worst cards. This tells me, with the Wheel of Fortune, that someone isn't here with the best intentions. They're not. There is, and even when I was pre-shuffling my oracle cards to tune into their energies, I had gotten a card here of hidden motivations. Hidden motivations was one of the cards that I'd gotten here. And this is confirmation that there is a strategy at work. Now remember, I said it's either Prince Charles, Prince Harry, or someone in the royal establishment who is very senior, is seeing through has seen through something. That's what I said. This has come right underneath it. So this is confirmation that someone is seeing through them. You know, there is something by the cloak that's hidden. There's something that Meghan and Harry are doing that can't be seen, and someone is suspicious of that. Someone is suspicious of it. But however, their strategy in terms of what they're doing is going to be revealed. But with this Queen of Swords here, it's as if I'm picking up that it's not just Meghan and Harry who have this agreement, but have this agreement of trying something new and offering like a gesture of peace and offering the olive branch. It's as if it goes beyond just Meghan and Harry. It's almost as if it's coming from the palace's side as well, that gesture or that agreement. Okay, okay, that's the deeper. Now we're cooking. Okay, let's get a bit deeper into this. So what is this agreement all about? What is this agreement? What is this agreement all about? Judgment. Are they coming back into the royal fold? Let me ask that question. Are they coming back into the royal fold? We have a Four of Cups. There is an offer that was given and extended. Someone has extended someone else an offer, and we have a Queen of Wands here. I can't remember what is. There was a woman, I think this could be Meghan. I'm feeling that this Queen of Wands here is Meghan. But yeah, this is an offer. An offer was made. It's almost as if with this Judgment card here, they are aware that things haven't been going so well for them. Hang on, I am seeing, it's just a bit fuzzy. Let me get this message. Let me get this message. It's a bit fuzzy. Let me get the cards to help me with it. Okay, dear I, let me get another deck. What I'm going to say this, and I am going to see if the cards confirm it. I believe that Harry has gone to the Queen directly. It's as if it's asking for help. It's as if things haven't been going as they planned, and Harry reached out to the Queen and spoke to her directly. So Harry bypassed the royal establishment and the institution and so on, and he spoke to the Queen directly, the Queen and one other person, and a strategy or a plan was put in place. This strategy and plan that was put in place has come as a surprise to other people in the royal household. When I say come as a surprise, so let's say to Andrew, to Charles, to Prince William, it's come as a surprise to the rest of them. This. Now, in you know, this plan that Harry made with the Queen, people are actually surprised. with the Wheel of Fortune, that has taken place, because the Wheel of Fortune always talks about a turn of events that is unexpected, right? So with this Wheel of Fortune, people are surprised that this turn of events takes place. It was done under cloak and dagger on Harry's side. It was done under cloak and dagger. The thing with Harry is that Harry is not a very mature energy. I'm not seeing, the reason why I'm getting confused with this is because I'm not seeing I'm seeing a lot of female energy, like with Queen, Queen, Queen. So I'm seeing a lot of that in the cards, but I'm not sensing Harry's energy. But there is someone who is driving conversations, who's really taking the driving seat and taking the reins with Harry and Meghan to pull them into alignment. I'm being told that this person taking the reins is not, her effects are not going to last for long, because I think this is Meghan is going to step in and do something. But in terms of Harry and Meghan and them coming here and everything else, a lot of the royal household were kept in the dark about that. Okay, all right, so let's dig deeper into that. So what is the eventual outcome do they hope to get from this? I feel that it was answered up here, but let's see. Yeah, but they want a fresh start, Harry and Meghan. They want to cut ties with the past. It's a new approach, it's a new strategy that's coming through. It's as if the new approach is not to be so flashy. I'm being told, let's put these away. The new approach I'm being told here is for them not to be, Harry and Meghan, to be so flashy. They've found it tough with this Dark Thoughts card. They found it a tough time to getting the recognition they deserve with this honoring path. They found it really tough to get the recognition they deserve where they are. But the reason for that is that they never had a clear strategy or a clear plan. And I feel that this Queen of Swords energy, yeah, look at them, look at this. This is what I'm saying, aces all the way. This is a new start for Harry and Meghan. It's like they are offering the olive branch. They want to wipe the slate clean and they want to start again. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. They want to start anew. Because what they were doing before hasn't been working, and with the Hierophant, that's it. They have gone straight to the Queen about this. This is exactly what I'm saying. Whether it's Harry and that other woman who is that Queen of Swords, they went straight to the Queen. You know, to sort of ask for an olive branch, ask for help. I'm being told coattails. They kind of need to ride on the coattails of the royal family. They haven't been succeeding or doing well on their own. Like, this is the point of a failure. I haven't seen any financial ruin card just yet, but it's as if it's something that hasn't been working, and this person holds the ability to make things right. So they went straight to the Queen and one other person, because a lot of the royal family, I'm being told, were in the dark. Yep, Knight of Swords. Okay, let's clarify these energies. This is going to be the last set of messages to close off this reading, because as I said, I didn't want it to be a long one. What else could we find out about this pact? In fact, let's dig into the future and see what else is there to come moving forward for the both of them. Yeah, but it's just everything new. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. They want to cut ties with the past and start again. It's not just about meeting the Queen and Lilibeth and so on. I mean, that's tied into it. You know, having the Queen meet her grandchildren and so on. That's part of it. But it's as if they want to let bygones be bygones in terms of what they've done in the past, and they want to start anew with the royal family. And apparently they want to have closer ties as well. That's there we go, Death. They want to start anew. You know what, when I did my previous reading, I got the Death card, and I've gotten it again. And last time when I got the Death card in my last reading, Prince oh my gosh, Prince Philip had passed, and I did talk about a member of the royal family passing. Prince William had passed. That's all I'm going to say. I've gotten the Death card again. Last time I didn't explicitly say in terms of passing, and I'm not going to explicitly say that again, because these are real people and I don't want to talk about that, so I'm not going there. But I would talk about other messages I'm receiving with this death card, which is them wanting to leave the past in the past and start afresh and start again. They want to sort of have a rebirth. That's what this is about, because they're not getting the adulation and so on that they wanted. They don't have any sense of direction. So they've come sort of to the Queen with cap in hand. Yeah, there we go. They've come to the Queen with cap in hand saying, look, you know, we kind of want to be big, happy families again. We want to mend the bridges that we have broken. You know, it's a sense of, yeah, that's basically what it is. Let's see what else we could pick up here as final messages. Yeah, there we go. All the spirit guides are doing is confirming. We have the World. That's what we picked up before. They want to end the previous cycle that they've had. They want to start anew with the Fool. And they want that adulation again. There we go. Honoring path. Six of Wands. They want that adulation again, which they feel they deserve. There's a lot of ego with them, I have to say. Especially with this Knight of Swords here. There's a lot of ego, there's a lot of rushing in, there's a lot of, and I'm being picked up. This is Prince Harry's energy. This is a lot of ego. He is not used to, even though he says, I'm free, I'm this, I'm that. There's a bit of him that's itching for something more, that's itching for something further. There's a bit of Harry that's really unsettled, you know? That's what I'm picking up with this energy. And I'm picking up also with this new start and new beginning. There's a naivete with them as well. There's a naiveness about this and how they are going to go about doing this. Hence, but I feel that they have more guidance this time round with the royal household around them. 10 of Pentacles, family. So they're going to have more, I think, with the royal household behind them. They're going to have more guidance, or by them showing that they have a closer allegiance to the royal household. They are going to expect that to help them in this new strategy and new approach to win everyone over. When are we going to start seeing signs of this? Or what would it look like, this new strategy and new approach? What would it look? In fact, no, let me go back. I want to know, were those trooping of the colour photos with Meghan telling everyone to shush, were those staged? They were indeed. They were staged. It's as if they knew what they were doing and knew what they were about. This is what I'm saying with this Fool card. The both of them just can't help themselves in terms of following a plan. I don't do reversals. All the cards in my deck are upright. All the cards that have come out have been upright so far. And that is the question I ask. Were those photos, when I say photos staged, I'm not saying that they know the paparazzi are going to be there. No. Oh, how should I put it? They didn't put the paparazzi there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is by going by the window and going by the children, they knew they would have been photographed. That's what I'm picking up on. You know, they knew that because with the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups reversed, they sort of knew that. You know, because what this comes up with is that it wasn't done from a genuine wanting to tell the children to be quiet or anything like that. It wasn't genuine. It was, they knew, they were aware with it being reversed that they would have been papped and that would have been captured. They just couldn't. That's the thing. This is ego driven. It's them just wanting that limelight. There is a sense of, with this High Priestess, in fact, this is Meghan's energy actually. Meghan has been misunderstood by a lot of people. She's not as overt as people feel she is. She's more behind the scenes energy. Like, you wouldn't know all Meghan Markle's cards. She's more a behind the scenes energy. In fact, a lot of things people think is Meghan is not actually her. That's what I'm picking up with this High Priestess card. But where Meghan and Harry are aligned is in their, and please don't shoot the messenger, I'm being shown the phrase ego. Please don't shoot the messenger. I don't have any judgment. I don't know these people. I have no judgment over these people. I'm just saying it as I'm being told it. And as I said at the beginning of this reading, I'm clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant. I just see things, hear things, know things if I'm tuning in and asking a question. And what this is saying is that there's just ego. They just can't help themselves but get an image in, get a picture in. So what they're saying is that for the both of them, actually, because we have king and queen energies, that photo opportunity with the shush, that was staged. Okay. I'm being told as well that behind the scenes, people were upset about that, actually, those images coming out. Yeah, people were upset about it. But there is someone, this is Meghan's energy, because we have the Queen of Wands again, but she is coming through as she feels she knows it all with this Queen and the Fool. Like she feels she knows it all, and she presents herself as she knows it all, but she really doesn't. Like someone is not as smart as they would like to think they are. But here we have another ace. So they have gotten literally all aces here. This is the thing, they're not as smart as they think they are. Again, we've gotten this Eight of Swords when it comes to them. They've been trying, and this was one of the very first cards in my previous reading that I've gotten for the both of them. They try very hard, but whatever they put their minds to, their energies to, their thoughts to, they never get the results that they want to get. Point blank period. They never do. They never do. You know, it's as if they can't see their way, they can't see their path through it. This is the second time we've gotten this Eight of Swords. Different decks. And it aligns with the energy that we had at the beginning of Dark Thoughts. Simply because with this Fool energy, they feel that they know it all, but they really don't. And they're stubborn. There's a stubbornness picking up. And they're quick to, especially Harry, to rush through with things, but not really know, or not really have any substance, or have any duration, I'm being told is another word, or any tenure. Like he doesn't have the tenure and the substance and so on just yet, but he's not aware of that because it's a lot of ego going on here. And very lastly, my last message, and this is something I was just told to say to wrap this reading up, is what I'm being told with the both of them in terms of the reason why things don't work, and they're very upset that things aren't working, is that they just haven't, okay, this is what I'm being told, their ego is blinding them. I'm just literally seeing the word ego and blinded, right? And that's the reason why things don't work. It's as if they need to put in more sustained effort in the right way, in a genuine, authentic way. They need to put it in a well thought through, strategized way. That is what is missing from them. Like they need to put in more, and they need to prove themselves more. So proving yourself means going beyond the naysayers. But also another facet that's missing here is that if you are a member of the royal family, by part and parcel of being with the royal family, you'd always get the press coverage, you'd always get papped, you'd always be in the news, irrespective of whether you put in a lot of effort or not. Because in the royal family, there's that, I'm being told the phrase protection. It's like it's a bubble. But when you are out on your own, it's as if they haven't been coping very well being out on their own. They haven't navigated it. Look, this is a maze. They haven't really been able to navigate the celebrity juggernaut as well as they expected to. And that is because when you are outside in the public sphere, it's almost as if you're a commodity now. You have to prove yourself, and you have to prove that your value is sustainable, and they just have not been able to do that despite their better efforts, right? Yep, they just haven't been able to do that. You know, they're looked on as being very amateurish. It's like their brand is notoriety, but their brand is not translating into, their brand is immature. This is like an apprenticeship card. They keep on trying to work with people, but people are becoming very wary of them because they're just not delivering the goods, right? So hence them trying a new strategy here. Money hasn't come up just yet, but I think this is them future and forward planning before that catastrophe actually hits. Yeah, they're sort of future and forward planning before the catastrophe hits. Yeah. Because, yeah, but the goal is eventually, I feel that by extending the olive branch and so on, and by going through this PR exercise of tempering emotions, especially of the British public to them, that is the right approach for them to start manifesting and generating and moving in the direction of where they want to move into. But it's not going to be fast coming. It's going to take some time. It's going to take time. Within the next 8 months, we'll be able to see the foundation and the groundwork. But it takes humility. It takes them taking advice from other people. It really takes humility from on their side, a humbling on their side, in order to realize exactly what it is that they want to realize. Okay, so guys, that's it from me in terms of why are they here? What was that shh on the balcony about? I love to hear your thoughts, your feedback. If there's anything that I wasn't sure about in this reading, like any facts, and if you guys know it, do let me know down below. And I'll see you guys in future readings. Thank you for watching again. Bye for now.